How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Patapon 2, and in today's episode, we're going to fight some monsters. This is my fucking third attempt at recording this stupid commentary, because the previous two times I tried doing it, the game would lag like fucking hell, and whenever I record commentary for footage that's pre-recorded, if the footage lags and I keep talking, then my commentary ends up being longer than the footage I wanted to use for. For example, if you go back to my Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures Let's Play, such a mouthful. Ah, shit. Look, guys, Howl's moving a castle. But evil? I don't know, because I haven't seen that movie yet, so perhaps the castle in the movie is evil too. Whatever, we're fighting a new boss fight. It's a big robot. We fought a robot before, but this one's like a big fortress on legs. Pretty cool, I like its design. With all this ridiculous shit. You can never predict what the fuck he's gonna do. Spit out bomb? That's insane. Yeah, and there's an episode where I was doing commentary, and I was watching it, and I probably wasn't paying much attention because the footage was lagging, and I didn't notice that it was lagging. I mean, the footage in the video doesn't lag, but for me, when I was watching the footage, it lagged. So for example, there's a moment where I'm saying like, oh, we're fighting Frankenstein right now, this is pretty cool. But the moment when I say it in the video is already over, and I had to elongate the ending with the outro, you know, with my logo and shit. But the fight with Frankenstein already happened like fucking ages ago, as I say it as if it's happening right now. It's fucking crazy and insane. I think it happened a couple of times actually. It never happened to me before. I didn't thought of that as an issue. That kinda sucks. Guess what fucking cool drink I have here? It's really, really fucking cool. Sitting in my fridge for over a weekend. It's a Pepsi. This video is not brought to you by Pepsi, but I wish it was, because Pepsi is my favorite drink. Therefore, I'll give this Pepsi a 10 out of 10. Perfect score. I fucking love Pepsi. Wish they paid me to say that, but I was never paid by anybody to say anything on this channel. If I got paid... Oh, I got an egg, I didn't notice. I wish I got paid by Rockstar to stop shitting on the fucking Grand Theft Auto Remastered Trilogy, because I just cannot bring myself to stop shitting on it. Just such a shitty fucking bullshit. Speaking of it, I already bought it. Yeah, what a hypocrite, right? I already bought it, and the games installed themselves on my console, on my PS5. And I was curious, so oh Jesus Christ, cannons? So can I play them today if they install? They're trying to install themselves, but there's not enough space. Can I play them, or are they available to be installed, but I cannot play them until the release date? That's kind of how it was with the Sonic Mania, where I was allowed to install the game, but then to play it, I had to wait a little bit for the actual release date. And since the release date happens late at night, I'll probably want to play it as it comes out. So who knows, perhaps I'll stream it on Twitch, perhaps you guys should go and follow me on my Twitch channel, which I haven't streamed anything on in a while because I just kind of fucking haven't been feeling it. Also, I've been busy over the weekend, I've been blowing shit up. Literally, I've been blowing shit up. Not shit, I just mean that I've been exploding stuff. Not as in I've blown up, as in like making them popular or something like that. In case that's how you understood me when I said I was blowing shit up. And no, I wasn't blowing shit. I was blowing up some other shit. I should stop using shit as in stuff, because it gets confusing whether I'm actually talking about real shit or just like that's just the crude way I say stuff. That's just the crude way I say stuff. If I ever talk about shit, I'm gonna refer to it as poo-poo, so you guys don't get confused. And yeah. My hands still smell like fucking nitro. I feel like it's permanently fucking stuck on my hands now. It just fucking smells like horrible. It smells like a horrible. Yeah, so what's up with these fucking Grand Theft Auto games? Can I download them and play them now? Since I pre-ordered them. What happened to pre-orders where you can like actually get the game before the release? Like there's the official release where you can get the game at the store and stuff, and that's the release where the game just, you know, becomes available to the public and everybody. And then that's what the pre-orders were usually about. Like, oh, you can pay a little more, get some bonus bullshit in the game, and also get to play it early, which is the biggest draw for pre-orders. But now it's like, you get to pre-order the game and get some bullshit bonuses, which in this game you don't even get any bullshit bonuses, which I would appreciate having, I don't know, fucking an alternative outfit for Claude. From the fucking footage I've seen, he doesn't get an alternative outfit, even though in the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 3, Claude did get an alternative outfit with a brown jacket and a mustache. I was kinda hoping they would do that. They would like bring you, like you go into the pause menu, just bring up options and you can fucking actually change his skin. I wouldn't mind that, that would be pretty cool. But I guess they don't fucking allow anything cool to happen with this fucking game. Oh, that's what I was originally going to say. Also, look, this isn't a living being, because every living being I defeat in Patapon. What the fuck did I just collect, by the way? What's that? Some kind of a rare mineral or an actually important item? Their eye goes away when they die to symbolize that they passed away, but with the robot, he just fell over, and I guess if he was to be fixed, he would just get back up. And I got a demon ore. Also, I got a cannon? Oh, as in an item to feed the village with. How the fuck am I gonna feed the Patapons with a cannon? Guess I can put some of my leftovers in the cannon and then launch it at them. But how are they gonna eat the cannon itself? Look at it right now, after I push any button. It's a fucking cannon. We have finally reached the country of our ancestors. Really? But as you can see, it's nothing but ruins. It looks like our ancestors all died out. Yeah, man, another fucking bummer you bring. I have a feeling someone is here hidden, waiting for our arrival. I wonder if it's someone with a connection to Roro. I've been getting this feeling. Who the fuck's Roro again? Roro is the hero Patapon. The guy with the mask and the sword. I guess he has amnesia, I don't know. He doesn't really show up in cutscenes very often. I even forgot that this guy's supposed to be special. I just fucking thought of him as any other Patapon in my army. Except he gets to wear a cool mask, and he also gets to do some cool shit if I pull off songs correctly. So what's the next fight I'm going to do this episode? What's the other boss fight I'm going to do? I just recorded some bullshit. What the fuck was it? Knockout City? The game worked like garbage. I kept calling it shit because I just could not for the love of me get this game to work correctly, because at first the bummer was that the game wouldn't connect to servers. Then when it finally did, it worked so fucking poorly I couldn't even play it. I think the game actually tried to connect me to like actual people, but then it failed and I ended up playing with bots. Played one game that was so laggy I couldn't fucking figure out what the fuck to do. I won anyway. Man, this fucking Decapon, is he really slower than the rest of my army? Look how far behind he is. I don't know why I quit. I think I chose the wrong fight. I think that was another boss fight I meant to do and I chose the wrong one by accident. I already seen ahead a little bit because I was trying to see whether if I skip around on the fucking time on this video, the video will unlag before when I had the troubles with the video lagging. I forgot what the fuck's the name of the giant worm. I think now we're gonna fight a giant worm. Even though I did fought the giant worm before. The one from Dune, which I was talking about before. There's some movie that's... Oh yeah, there's a... Resident Evil movie coming out this month. There's also He-Man Revelation Part 2 coming out this month. You know what's funny? I was talking about a lot about Lupin in this Let's Play, and I heard that episode 3 to 7. I think it's episode 3 to 7. Actually, I can't remember. But regardless of that, I heard that the recent episodes that came out of Lupin, this Part 6. I was gonna say 7. Part 6. Were directed by a guy who wanted to direct something Lupin related for a long time, and he never got a chance to. So he finally got a chance to do it with Part 6, where he directed some of these recent episodes. And I heard people saying like, man, these episodes are shit. From what I heard, these episodes are a bunch of like references to old literature, as in some, I don't even know what, because I haven't seen them myself, or wanted to watch any reviews to spoil myself. Man, we almost got him with that. They can't quite fucking reach. These fucking Decapons. Being in my army since almost the beginning of this Let's Play. Why do I like Decapons so much? You know what? If I record Patapon 3, I will not, I swear, I will not use any of the Patapons that I used in this playthrough. I won't be using Decapons. I won't be using the horse Patapons, unless I get something really fucking good for them, then I will. The basic Patapons don't count. And I won't be using Megapons. I want to show you the new ones that Patapon 3 has. I'll do that. I'll probably forget about that promise, but whatever. I made a promise a long time ago in Just Cause 3 Let's Play. I still remember what it was. I won't tell you, but I just keep in mind, if you've seen my Just Cause 3 Let's Play, which you definitely didn't, nobody's seen it, nobody watches me. I'm talking to nobody right now. Nobody watches these videos. I'd like to pretend they do, but that's not true. I made a promise in one of the episodes that if I achieve a thing, I'll do a thing. And it seems like by the time I do that, I'll be a war criminal or some shit. Times are tough. Shit's getting fucked up. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm not sure whether I won't fucking die soon. Could happen. Die any day. What am I talking about? I was talking about Lupin. Yeah, these episodes suck. I heard they're really boring and like full of symbolism and shit, and really slow. It's kind of sucks, and I hate to see it. I hate to hear something I was so hyped up for just sound kind of lame. Also, Part 6 doesn't have an English dub like I thought it would. Because they announced that the Part 1 is gonna get an English dub, because it never did. So I was like, well, I guess Part 6 is also gonna get an English dub, right? Because I've been watching Part 5 recently, and it does have an English dub. I figured the 6th one is also gonna have an English dub. The 4th one didn't, but you know, the 5th one did. I expected the 6th one to also have it. It doesn't. Apparently, that's kind of a bummer. You guys heard people are supposedly NFTs are gonna be made illegal? That's kind of funny because of so many companies jumped on the NFT bullshit. EA was claiming NFTs to be the future of gaming. I was gonna say I can't recall last game I played from EA. The fucking game I played before this video was EA. The piece of shit fucking whatever the fuck it was called, I forgot already. Strikeout City, Dodgeball City, whatever the fuck. It's like a dodgeball fucking competitive shooter kind of game. It's like you run around stages and there's balls to be thrown. You play dodgeball with people. Like I said, I didn't get to play it with people. I only got to play it with bots. The game worked like shit. I couldn't fucking get it to do anything properly. Let's keep fucking lagging and pissing me off. great times. Had a lot of fun doing that shit. You guys ever have a game that makes you feel just good? One of the games that makes me feel good was, what? Remember that game? You probably don't. Such a fucking overlooked game. It was made from the by the guy who made, what's that game called? Katamari. And I think Katamari was named from Namco, but now he kind of makes games on his own. And I remember PS3, after Katamari games, on PS3 he made a game called Nobi Nobi Boy, which was also a really interesting experience. His games overall are really interesting experiences, you know, more than games. And Watton was one of them. It's really, it was really, you know, it's just a game about fucking making friends and playing with them and having fun, and like when you look at the games and the cute characters, you just can't fucking feel mad, you know? And I would love to feel the same about Patapons, because I absolutely love designs and Patapons, of the Patapons themselves. I love playing this game, I love the fucking story of it, even though I kinda can't pay attention to it because I have to focus on the rhythm, so the story, you know, kinda... That's why I like Patapon 3 a lot, because Patapon 3 actually has cutscenes in between stages. So instead of fucking completely losing the plot because you're focused fighting off enemies, at least for me it requires a lot of fucking focus to be keeping up the rhythm and not fuck it up. Patapon 3 actually had cutscenes happening in before stages and after stages, telling you a bunch of shit. So it was good. I liked their approach. I got a feeling like Patapon 3 remaster is probably imminent. I mean, they did fucking 1 and 2, why wouldn't they do 3? In my opinion, 3 is the most interesting one, because when you look at the changes happening between 1 and 2, yeah, 2 is longer. I think it introduced the bird Patapons and the wizard Patapons. But then, like, the fucking HUD is the same. There's like a couple of new mini games, but the old ones also return. Everything looks kind of the same comparing these two games. Like, if you didn't know any better, you probably wouldn't even fucking realize that these are two different games. Oh, the Heroes a new addition. Story's different, yeah. But they even reused the bosses, like the Dodonga, this guy. We fought this guy already in the first game. I feel like it was way better in the first game too. But then you play fucking Patapon 3, and sure you do fight the Dodonga at the beginning again. But the fucking... your hideout's completely different. It's like a cave this time around. The minigames are kinda gone, to be honest. That's kinda strange. You don't really get the minigames anymore. You instead get a bunch of fucking menus. Which I'm actually, you might say, like, oh, replacing cool minigames with a bunch of just like instead of playing a rhythm minigame in a rhythm game, so I guess, I don't know, it's like the core game. Playing a rhythm minigame inside this rhythm game for the blacksmith to forge you a unique weapon. In my opinion, it's fucking annoying, because half the time I don't get the unique weapon, I just get some bullshit I don't fucking want. Because the fucking getting the rhythm on the blacksmith is fucking hard. Harder than the base game, because it kind of has a different rhythm going on than what I've been doing this whole fucking game. But in Patapon 3, if you want a weapon forged, you go to a mission, you collect materials, just like you would do in this game. And then you go to a blacksmith and he just makes you a weapon. Actually, that's not how it works. He can upgrade weapons. And I think he can forge weapons too, but you have to like upgrade the blacksmith or some shit like that. I kind of forgot how Patapon 3 works. Another thing I like, which I think was the biggest throwback for a lot of people with Patapon 3, is the fact that your army is smaller. Instead of having like 20 Patapons in your army now. Actually, how many can you have? 19 Patapons, I'm sorry. Instead of having 19 Patapons in your army, you only have 4? Or 5? I think it's 4. But I liked it about that, because at least these 4 Patapons end up actually being significant. Instead of how now, for example, I have like a fucking horse Patapon who probably does nothing. Actually, if I still had the spear Patapons, I bet there would be one Patapon in the back of the spear group of Patapons who would have like a fucking steel spear and probably wouldn't deal any damage to enemies. Kinda how in Patapon 1, for example, I was at the end of the game and I still had a Patapon who had like a default bow and didn't deal any damage. But like, what was I supposed to do? Get rid of him? I couldn't get rid of him. At least he served as some distraction, I guess. I don't fucking know, really. I think there was literally a point where I was fighting a boss and he was the only one left alive. And I couldn't defeat the boss because he literally dealt no damage to him. So I had to quit. Look guys, I actually won. Now we got a... I don't know what the fuck that is, a javelin, a spear. I should indicate better the differences between... I mean, when I'm looking at that fucking pointy arrow I just got, I think, oh, I could probably equip a fucking horse Patapon with it and he will stab enemies with it. Launch at him. But that's not true. You can't just equip any fucking Patapon with whatever the fuck spear you pick up. No, it has to be specifically a lance for the horse ones, and it has to be specifically a javelin for the bird ones. Thankfully, I don't have any bird Patapons. Which, maybe not thankfully, maybe they could be pretty cool, I don't know. But whatever, see you fellas in the next episode, bye.